rent over there. So, that's why we moved over here. So, but anyway.
You can't beat this view.
It's great. So, I mean, this is fantastic. So, I want to say thank you for taking the time to come out tonight and be a part of KCIG. I'm excited about tonight. And tell you, we have a terrific program lined up for you tonight. There's going to be a ton of great information for you. How many first-time attenders? Oh, that's fantastic. That is great. How many newbies to real estate? Okay, awesome. How many been out of real estate for a while and getting back into real estate? Yeah. Okay, yeah, more hands. How many of you are old-timers? Yeah, then that covers everybody else. So, old-timers meaning been in real estate a long time. Nothing to do with the white hair, okay? Just make, or no hair. There we go. So, fantastic. We have a meeting coming up next month. I'm going to be talking a lot tonight, so please allow me to. Tonight? I heard that. That was Polly, right?
What?
It was Polly.
What did I say?
Once you get to know me, you'll know that I never seem to have a lack of words. Okay? But I do try to make it so that my words are not just frivolous or have no meaning, that type of thing. I always try to make it worthwhile. But hope you saw the flyer in the back promoting next month's meeting. This is going to be absolutely fantastic. A must attend if you're serious about your LLC, protecting what you have. As your business grows, you'll find that you have need of a real estate attorney. You'll find that you have a need of maybe putting that LLC in a trust. It's called asset protection. Because I promise you, the more successful you are in real estate, the more likely it is at some point you will be sued. Now don't let that shock you. Don't let that run you off. It's just the cost of doing business. Anybody that is successful, and once people find out you have money, we live in a sue-crazy society. And so, how are you going to protect your assets? All of that hard-earned wealth that you've created, you've spent years building it, how are you going to protect it? So, do lawsuits ever make you? I know one investor, and some of you probably know who I'm talking about. His very first deal I sold him, he was sued on. I had nothing to do with the suit. That was my son. When we first got into real estate, I had so many deals I didn't know what to do with, so many leads coming in. I called my son and son-in-law over and said, hey, I've already cherry-picked the ones I want. You guys take out of that pile whatever you want. The very first deal he did, as soon as he rehabbed it, he bought it, rehabbed it, and it was on the market. And when the people that wanted to buy it tried to buy it, the title company said, oh, it was in foreclosure. So, and I think it was City Mortgage. I can't remember who. That's been too many years ago. They tried to sue him. Said, look, we foreclosed on that. That belongs to us. Had he not had title insurance, a good title company, and a good real estate attorney, he would have lost the property and been out about $130,000 on his very first deal. So it happens. How do you leave your wealth for future generations? I know it's my dream to leave money, wealth for my kids, my grandkids, to help them out, to help fulfill their dreams. How do I protect all of that and pass on a legacy? Well, there's a process to do that. So next month is a must attend. Take one of the flyers, take 2 or 3. If you know other investors who maybe periodically come, talk to them, tell them, this is a must attend. you need to be here. So, that being said, who in the last 2 weeks, who in the last month has done their first deal? First deal. Awesome. Joe, stand up. Tell us about it.
We bought a foreclosure down in Lewisburg at auction, and we're currently now in the process of putting some plumbing back into it and some wiring where the ex-residents decided that they were going to scavenge it out of the house. Doing some work on there. So.
Not too uncommon to find in foreclosures when they leave, they literally do take the kitchen sink. Yeah.
Dishwasher. He left the sink, took the dishwasher.
Yeah. In a house I just bought this last week, we're closing on it tomorrow. They actually took the toilet and the bathroom sink. I think there are better things to do with my time than that, but anyway. All right, that's fantastic. So at this time, I'm going to have either Jim or Beth or both. Love that delegation, Jim. Yeah, Beth will do it. Beth, come on up.
I've got it home.
And you'll have to stand in front of me or we'll get this, all this weird stuff. Yeah. And tell us what you do.
When? Jim and I renovate homes. We're rehabbers. And on the first Saturday of every month, we host a networking coffee at Panera in Westport. And it's just a kind of a free format. It's from 10 a.m. to noon. And we don't really teach, but we all talk and just answer questions and have a conversation about anything in this business that comes up. So we'd like to invite everybody to come and join us. Thank you.
You said the first Saturday, right?
First Saturday of every month,
Okay, at what time?
10 to noon. Panera in Westport.
4117 Mill Street, 64111.
Okay.
That's the place. And I tell you what, if you're serious about learning and having the ability to sit down and talk one-on-one, that's the only venue I'll sit down and talk with you for free. If you want to talk to me one-on-one, it's $75 an hour. If you want to call and meet at Panera's or whatever. But that Saturday, those Saturdays when I attend, that's the only time I will talk to you for free. And the reason I do that is because I've spent too many Saturday mornings talking with people who pick my brain, and then 1 year later they want to pick it again and they've never done anything. It was a waste of their time, my time, and so it weeds out all those who really don't want to do anything. So, can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay. This time I would like to have Dave Williams come and tell us a little bit about who he is, what he does, and Dave, good to have you in town. I pulled up and didn't realize that he was even here, so I'm a little bit nervous about speaking tonight with somebody of this caliber here.
I'm really kind of... No. Oh, there we go. Sorry.
You got it.
I'm really kind of nervous that you're going to tell me I have to stand in front of you. I don't know if I like that. Sorry, guys. How you doing? My name is Dave Williams. I'm the owner of Investor's Choice Funding. We're a hard money lending company here in KC metro area. We've been out here now about 2.5 years. Most of you see the pretty face of the company every meeting. Scott Lucinas, he's our guy on the street here. But I'd like to talk to all of you at some point if we get the opportunity. We're rather unique in our lending model. It's not just rehab loans, but we do transactional funding for flips, etc. Bridge loans, really more of a true asset-based lender. And we've got some unique programs that we have that I think could be of value to. So if you get a chance, stop over. And as he's presenting tonight, grill him, use his knowledge. So, thank you.
So, thank you, Dave. I do want to say how much we appreciate our vendors and vendor tables. And so please go by, utilize that material. I tell you, as a real estate investor, you need all the resources and capabilities that you can have. You need more than just one or two things to choose from. You need a whole array of choices, people who can provide different services for you, to you, for your company, because I promise you, at some point, you will need them. We're going to be talking about private money tonight, and at some point, you're going to sit back in your investing career and say, man, it'd be nice if I could just call somebody up, and John up, and say, man, John, we worked together before, and I got this deal working, and here are the numbers, here's how it's working, and I need you to send me a check for $100,000. Yep, it'll be, what's your FedEx account? It'll be there tomorrow. You're going to need something like that. So you need these vendors. They're not just here just because they don't have anything else to do, I don't think. So, anyway, please visit the vendor tables, and please visit my vendor table. Sarah, my office manager, you wave your hand. She is my office manager, the best office manager in the world. Keeps me out of the office and keeps me from going crazy. I don't have to sit down there and do all the paperwork, the filing, and the QuickBooks and all that stuff. She does a fantastic job. So she's sitting over there, and I'll say something about that at the end of the presentation, right? Isn't that when I'm going to do that? Yeah, see, she knows the whole presentation. I have to. Okay. All right. I really want to apologize before I start speaking on giving my presentation there. I really tried to find somebody else to do the opening exercises. Normally we have another speaker, and Michelle and I do a tag team kind of a talk show thing, talk back and forth about upcoming events and that type of thing. And then we turn it over to Cindy, and she introduces the speaker, and then I go sit down. So, but there really wasn't. Today is Cindy's birthday, so next time you see Cindy, tell her happy birthday. She's partying tonight, going to Branson tomorrow. And so, anyway, I don't really like to do the whole show, okay? I would much prefer doing the opening exercises, getting it going, and then turning it over to somebody else. So, that being said,
Is that vodka?